and I'm the director of the Early College Program here at the Gadsden Elementary School District. I'm happy to announce today the beginning of our new series videos of our former GESD students. And what better than to start with our very own Raul Rojas. Take it away.
My name is Raul Rojas Valadez. I'm currently a middle school teacher at Southwest Junior High School. I teach ACT prep classes and also algebra for 7th and 8th graders. I'm a former alumni of the Gadsden School District. I went to Desert View Elementary School and I went to Southwest for my middle school years. And after high school, I applied and got into MIT, the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. There for 4 years I studied, I double majored in mathematics and linguistics. It was a great experience. I feel like part of the reason that I got to MIT was being in the higher level math classes at Southwest. I was a student of Mr. Arizon in the 8th grade, so I was in his, back then I think that the title of the class was high school algebra. So I remember the story he would tell us about, these top colleges. MIT was always the one that stood out to me because he mentioned how it was the top school in mathematics and engineering. So I think he planted that little seed, and then throughout high school, I really focused on my academics so that I could get there.
And without further ado, the winner is...
It was always kind of like I did it just to see if I could get in, and it was the greatest news when I actually accepted and was able to go. Now working with students, on the other side, teaching them and telling them kind of how my experience went and how I think that should inform their decisions right now and going forward is just take advantage of the opportunities that you are given, because you never know if you wait or you pass on them, then those opportunities might lead to even more opportunities, which is I think what happened in my case. So that's one thing that you cannot wait or think about it, especially if it's a really good opportunity, like the AWC classes or even CTY. CTY is another, has played a big part of my life. Now I see that our students here from Southwest end up going to the program, and they're totally changed by the 3 weeks that they spend at CTY, because they get to meet people from all over the world, from all kinds of different cultures, and I think that really changed my perception of the world, and I bring that into the classroom because I think of MIT as a CTY for 4 years, and I realize that it's not a competition against other people, but more a competition against yourself to improve who you are, and not to see what others have accomplished, but whether you've accomplished your potential. Here at Southwest is one of the most rewarding places that I've been. So I feel realized every day that I get to work with these students, and just hopefully through me sharing what I've learned and my experiences, they will get to some place that they're happy with themselves in the future.
Roja, ya me llegaron las calculadoras.
Está grabando.
Oh.
No, se ve bien. Oye,
Sí.
¿Eso está bien, eh?
Toma eso.
El folkloric dance, mariachi, gaste y folkloric dance. ¡Échale!
but it's always kinda sunny out, and I don't wanna hurt no more. So I set my bar real low. I'm A-okay, I'm A-okay. You say it, but you just don't mean it. You're so insane, you're so insane. Shut up and just enjoy this feeling. Don't you love it, don't you love it? No, I ain't happy yet.
project is basically like a raccoon. I'm trying to make a raccoon. I wanted to make it for like my deal, so that's why I tried to make it.
Awesome. Thank you.
So here in art, we're just exploring different medias and working with different techniques and practicing different skills. There's no limit to the imagination of our students. So once they learn a skill, once they choose a specific media they want to work with, then their limit is their imagination, and they get to pick whatever they want to work with. And hopefully they develop their skills as they're practicing different techniques. Just trying to have fun as they learn different things. And hopefully they get to learn from each other and get more inspiration to keep painting and drawing, which is what we want. We want kids to keep getting inspired.
Buenas tardes. Mi propósito pues para este verano es que los niños aprendan nuevos bailes. En estas 3 semanas tenemos que aprender 5 bailables nuevos. Hay niños que de nuevo ingreso al grupo, y pues mi propósito es que enseñarles desde los primeros pasos hasta que completen el baile, y pues lo están logrando. Ese es el propósito, y de que haya una comunicación entre ellos, se haga una buena amistad y respeto ante todos entre ellos.
Yeah, so I was really excited to have the opportunity to have a drama program. My idea here was to get them out of the comfort zone, I guess, because not a lot of students are willing to put themselves out there. But I've been trying to get them to think more creatively, through drawings, and which turn into these bigger pictures, like them performing on stage.
Hi, my name is Mr. Neblina.
My name is Ms. Lopez.
And we're very happy to be here at the GESD School District number 32 Band Camp 2022. We're very excited that the kids are learning new technique, new music theory, and as well new songs. Así que you're going to be able to see what they learn at the closure, which is going to be Friday 17th.
I want them to find their place, and maybe this is it. Art is their place. I want them to experience new things, new materials, and find their style. Find what they like.
teacher, ¿dónde fueron cuando estaban en la junior high? ¿A qué universidad? De CTY. Pues ya ves que le dije, sí, le dije, mira, te voy a explicar bien a dónde fuimos. Le dije, mira, nosotros no viajábamos mucho, pues sí fuimos a una, mira, te vas allá abajito así, allá para abajo donde está la iglesia, le das allá abajo, y te vas ahí. Y a la izquierda, ahí estaba la universidad. Ay, teacher, no hay nada ahí, puros files. Ahí se llamaba la University of the Melons. ¿Cómo? ¿Por qué? Porque pues, a puro melón a piscar.
En el verano andábamos meloneando todo el tiempo.
A puro fregarle, loco. Ahí
en los tiempos
no hay universidad.
pesadillos. No, era cuando podíamos hacerlo. Ahorita ya nos solamos ahí.
No, ahorita ya es más, ahorita hasta calor está dando ya.
Sí, en la high school me llevaron a la... que era el desaige, la limpia y eso, ¿no? No, gracias, dije.
No, nada de eso.
Te dieron más ganas de estudiar.
¿A ti ya que no?
De hecho, sí.
A mí también.
No, es que sí. Cuando fuimos allá a GSU nos dijeron, pues digo, ¿por qué se graduaron de 32 que fueron? Se graduaron 31. Le dije, pues es muy sencillo, le dije, ¿qué hay ahí en San Luis? No, pues lo que pasa es que hay un chorro de files, le dije, y lo único que hay.
No queremos trabajar ahí.
Entonces ya nomás fuimos, no, mejor nos quedamos aquí a tomar cafecito en la biblioteca y a leer. Y decía, sí, corrígeme aquí.
Y sigue.
Ay, que no, pero sí te ayuda eso.
No, bueno, no, sí te ayuda.
Motivación.
No, sí,
Claro.
muy buena motivación eso.
Que te despertara tu mamá y tú, párale, vámonos al film.
Yo trabajé en el coliflor y una vez me dijo un compa, no sé para qué estudias tanto, tú vas a terminar aquí en el film, me dijo. No, le dije, no creo, eso sí te digo, voy a luchar hasta que salga de... Pero me dijo eso, pues mira, aquí andan varios maestros de San Luis, ingenieros. ¿Para qué estudias tanto? Me dijo.
Ah, canijo.
Nunca se me olvida eso.
Yo estaba si trabajabas aquí en una tienda en San Luis, Arizona, porque no había nada, y trabajabas en un supermercado, es que ya eras de caché. No sé, sí. ya eras, ¿sabes? Y yo trabajé en la Imperial Market. Pero pues porque mi papá conocía al manager ahí. Y mi primer trabajo ahí, pues también trabajé en el field, pero ahí me tocó pues grocery, o sea, poner los productos, pues embolsarlos, pues. Y ya no había plástico, había nomás caja o bolsa. Y entonces, pues caja o bolsa, entonces ahí ya dominé, ¿no? Según yo, ya me creía el más sabio para embolsar y luego ya de ahí me cambiaron a donde están todas las latas, al hacer stocking, ¿no? La primera, con una navajita, y corté todos los labels de todas las latas, y se me caían, y le dije yo al Frank, ¿sabes qué? Yo no soy bueno para esto. Oh, Homer, me decían Homer, te vamos a cambiar a la área de del papel higiénico y todo eso. Pues me cambiaron allá y tampoco. El primer navajazo, corté los de estos y todo, hice un cochinero. Frank, le dije, yo no soy bueno para esto. Le dije. Y bueno, te voy a cambiar, me tenía mucha fe el vato. Te voy a cambiar allá a hacer produce. No, carnal. A los 3 días que estaba en produce se me pudrió toda la verdura. Ya le dije, Frank, yo sé que eres buena persona, pero sabes que yo no sirvo para esto. Mejor voy a ir a estudiar, le dije. No vemos, le dije. Ya regresé, me recibí todo y fui a dar las gracias a él porque le dije, ¿sabes qué? Tú me hiciste, gracias por enseñarme que no era bueno para esto, y por eso me fui. Y gracias a ti, pues logré irme a la universidad y hacer otras cosas, le dije. Gracias porque me abriste los ojos.
¿Cómo se dice? Las armas para que puedan hacer más yo en la high school, yo para mí es decirles, ok, mira, los mando de pérdida por mi lado, que en matemáticas no le sufran, de pérdida que puedan hacer las cosas, ¿verdad? Porque si yo miraba a mis compañeros y nadie de los que yo tenía en ese tiempo me seguía la onda, ¿verdad? Yo estaba en cálculo con puro anglo, ¿verdad? Era el único mexicano, y qué tristeza, ¿verdad? Sí. Siendo la casi mayoría, o hay mucho mucho mexicano en Yuma y en San Luis y en Somerton, para que nomás había uno en cálculo y decía yo, pues ¿dónde están los demás? Y ahora no, ahora creo que más gente, ¿verdad? Clases enteras se han hecho. Pues en GASD teníamos una clase de precálculo entera y luego cálculo después. Y creo que hemos logrado algo con el programa, Mr. Chávez.
My name is Jesus Chaboya. I went to Rio Colorado Elementary School. I'm from San Luis, Arizona, obviously. I went to San Luis Middle School, and then, well, after that, San Luis High School. During middle school, I got enrolled into the CTY program. Well, at least I took the ACT test, and all this was led by Miss Conroy at the time. So for the actual exam at the time, there was no centers here in San Luis, Arizona, so we took the exam at Cibola High School. And I ended up going to Easton, Pennsylvania, but that was back in 2009. So when I took that class of Principles of Engineering Design, I learned about the basics of like weight, mass, like basic test of like building a bridge with popsicle sticks and just adding weight until it breaks. That kind of got me into engineering, but at the time I didn't know like what field of engineering to take because there's several fields. That was useful in getting me into the path of going into a university, especially like getting to know more people from other cultures, and because we're used to seeing a lot of Mexicans here, so there's not much diversity in San Luis, but when you go out there, you get a whole new experience. I think that was mainly it.
You took AWC classes while you were in the middle school?
Yes, I took Math 1, what was it, 82, I think, and 122, and then 187, and then I can't recall the exact number of the calculus one, but I also took that one. This was actually the first, we were the first generation in the AWC courses that were given to the Gadsden Elementary School students. And this was back in 2007.
Did those classes, help you when you went to high school?
That helped me get into the advanced level mathematics that were offered at the high school. I actually, with the help of this, I was able to take calculus back in my junior year. We took AP Calc, and I ended up passing with the 5, so I got college credits.
If there's something that you can tell students right now that are pursuing an engineering degree, what would you tell them?
For any student that's pursuing an engineering degree, I would say just continue to be persistent. You may be facing a lot of challenges. You may feel that you're not as good as you thought you were, but the key to that is to continue to be persistent and have your goals in mind so that you are able to achieve them. It's just a process. So as long as you continue to work on it, you're gonna reach your goal. And all I have to say, it's like once you get past the school, which is the hardest thing, the actual engineering job, it's not that difficult. So just keep trying.
What do you remember as a San Luis Middle School student back then when you were attending the San Luis Middle School?
Well, Miss Conroy, the counselor, was always there if we needed any help. But this may not be the typical case, I guess, but I felt inspired by Mr. Sanchez. I think he's still teaching, Alfred Sanchez, I think. That's his name. The reason why it's because at times he would question, like, even if we had the correct answers or something for the problems that he would give out, he would still be like, oh, that's not good enough. Like, you need to be able to present the problem, like analyze what you're trying to explain by giving the solution. He would also ask like a couple, like, he would ask for steps on as to what was your thinking process for solving a basic question like what's x and 5x equals 25 or something. So it was the critical thinking that he demanded from us that helped us.
Family is important. Parents, the support that you get from parents. Mm-hmm. How did your parents feel about you leaving San Luis to go and study at a big city?
Well, my parents didn't take it well because I was the youngest. I'm the youngest in my family, so the thought of them like having me go out to college to a whole new city and like 4 hours away, which was in Tucson, they were a little bit hesitant about leaving, giving me permission to leave. But in the end, I was able to get scholarships and a couple of student loans to be able to afford that, because that was also something they were worried about, like if I was going to be able to pay the university. But it turned out well in the end.
Who are you currently working with?
I'm currently working with IBM. IBM focuses on the mainframe. Like for anyone that has watched Back to the Future, they mentioned the mainframe in that movie. But the mainframe, it's basically what controls all the debit card transactions. It's used for airplane traffic, monitoring and all that. A couple other things. It's like the main thing below most of the technology that's nowadays, and it's owned by that company, IBM. So I'm currently working there. I started in January. Before that, I was since I graduated back in 2016 from U of A, I went to United Health Group, which is known for the Access program. That's popular. And there I was a software engineer. I was working, coding in Java, basically dealing with all the information that gets put into the system and how it's processed so that you can get your correct charges on your insurance and your medical bills. Then I moved over to modular mining systems. I was working with safety programs at the mine sites, basically adding GPS trackers into the different vehicles at the mine site to prevent accidents from happening, like people getting run over by the big haul trucks, las excavadoras, los troques, los dompes que le dirían. And then I moved over to Raytheon Technologies. For anyone that doesn't know what Raytheon is, they are a government contractor, military defense. They make missiles for the government. I was working with the testing side of the missile, and I also worked on the missile itself. There's several missiles, but I can't mention all that because it's classified. But yeah, I worked there for 3.5 years, and I finally moved over to IBM, which is where I'm at right now. So in the course of 6 years, almost 6 years, I've had 4 different jobs already as an engineer. Gained a lot of experience, in my opinion. Met a lot of different people, and I think it's one of the advices I got from several people in my first job. Like when you, they might call it job hopping, but you get a lot of experience and you're able to see like salary increases and all that if you want to. But also if you're not happy with the current job, you just search for anything else.
It's okay. Oh yeah, that was another question. You end up with this beautiful lady.
I already sound like carpool. Sí, en la página esa del carpool. Ahí la conocí.
Hello, I am Miguel Gomez. I am currently in San Luis Middle School. I'm an 8th grader. I just graduated as the valedictorian of my class. My GPA is a 4.0. When I was in 5th grade, I got introduced to the early college program. There I got 2 ACT courses, which I started taking during 5th grade and 6th grade. So I got a 30 points out of 36 points, which is a really high level in ACT tests. The ACT courses made me want to do more. Since I was already this far, I thought of how ahead I could be. I got AWC classes, or Arizona Western College classes. I got enrolled, started with pre-algebra, intermediate algebra, pre-calculus, and I just finished calculus. I plan to continue taking AWC classes or Arizona Western classes for college credit, and as well as to get better. My dream is to graduate from high school and college at the same time with an associate's art degree. When I took AWC classes, at the beginning they were a bit hard, but then my teachers helped me and everything, and they got a bit easier. But my biggest challenge was to complete all my assignments and tests while going to school as well. I had to manage all of my time and not do other things that I liked, but still did the classes to get a higher placement, if I could say that, in classes. There's many counselors and teachers that have helped me throughout my education, such as like Miss Alvarez here and Miss Brown, some of the 2 counselors from my school. Some of my teachers were Mr. Arizon, Miss Thompson during my CT, as well as some Miss Kessler and other professors I had in the past. My parents helped me a lot as well, both emotionally and as well as sometimes economically. They helped me figure and push me harder even if I didn't want to, or sometimes I just couldn't, and they helped me reach even farther where I couldn't imagine I could be. I would like to study for engineering. I still don't know the specific field I want to, or an architect, which also goes to the category of engineering. Right now in summer, I just want to take the CTY program that I might go to Rhode Island to a university there. I would like to thank my mother and father, which have helped me a lot, and as well as my professors, counselors, and everyone that has pushed me farther in my education. It's really important to find help around your careers or education, because there's almost none of the people that I know or other people know that have accomplished things by themselves and not with the help of others. I have a good interest in engineering or architecture, both because I would like to design and overall just do things for people. I would like to give like each person what they want, like their own unique. Maybe some people want to make their cars, maybe bicycles, maybe they're even their home. They want to make it personalized or to their liking, not to be like other people that have the same type of house, and want to be unique about them. And I would like to help everyone like that.
Billboard, baby, do a leap and make them dance when it come on. Everybody looking for a dance floor to run on.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way I like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time.
They say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and place them both in mine. You know you stopped me dead while I was passing by. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance
success.
Just like
Really
a
successful.
monkey, I've been dancing my whole life. But you just beg to see me dance just one more time. Ooh, I see you, see you, see you every time. And oh my, I like your style. You make me wanna cry. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. So they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, hey. And when you're done, I'm back you to be that again. They say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, 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 oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before.
Well, it looks like the kids are loving it, and that's all that counts. We're very excited. All the kids are super happy, and I am so happy for all of them.
It has been amazing. I love to see the kids that are playing and having fun. Thank you so much for joining us.
I think this event is great. We really want to thank Miss Cindy Rodriguez for this. I know it's the first year she's done it, and she's doing an amazing job. Thank you, special area teachers, thank you, students, and thank you, parents.
Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. King Kong, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top, LeBron. Ding dong, call me on my phone, iced tea and a game of ping pong. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beat just changed me like money. Disco overload, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow. Hey, so let's go. 'Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night alight. Hey, shining through the city with a little bit of soul. I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa. Bring a friend, join the crowd. Whoever wanna come along. Word up, talk the talk, just move like we off the wall. Day or night, the sky's alight, so we dance to the break of dawn. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I got the medicine, so you should keep your eyes on the ball.
I'm proud to introduce to the world the new series Rising Stars from the Early College program at the Gadsden District.
Hi, my name is Delilah Fragoso. I'm an 8th grader here at Southwest Junior High, and I will be graduating next week as top 20 at my school. I started at Desert View Elementary School, and I then continued in 5th grade. I began taking advanced math classes after school at Southwest Junior High. A bus used to pick us up at Desert View and then brought us here to Southwest. In 5th grade, I had Mrs. Beltran, and in 6th grade, I had Mr. Arizon. I took the ACT in 5th and 6th and got high honors both years I took it. I decided to start taking the college classes since during ACT I felt like I really understood what I was being taught, and since I got the high honors both years, I felt like I could do more and continue doing bigger things like the college classes. I currently have 37 college credits with a 4.0 GPA, and hopefully this summer I'll be able to graduate with an Associate of Arts degree. Well, my experience with the college classes, I feel like it's been challenging at times since I haven't gone through high school, so I don't know some of the materials, but overall I feel like it's like a new experience for me, and I really enjoy taking these classes. Some of the sacrifices I've had to make is that I've had to leave softball and I had to stop playing since I didn't really have time to enjoy playing, since I was always having assignments that I had to work on and homework and exams and stuff. I've taken beginning algebra, intermediate algebra, and college algebra. I've also taken English 101 and 102, human development, art history, psychology, music appreciation, computer information system, and biology 181. This summer I plan to take chemistry, and I might take philosophy.
Hi, my name is Jesus Arrizon. I'm a teacher, mathematics teacher here at Southwest Junior High, and I've known Delilah since she was in 5th grade as part of the early college program. She's always been, I guess, a perfectionist because she's always getting A's in all my classes and everything that she did. She was always doing the work. She's always responsible, and that's probably why she's got so many classes, completed so many credits in college and with a 4.0 because of her work habits.
Something I would tell other students is to just go for it. That I know they can do it. They have the potential in them, and they can take these advanced education classes and just get a head start on their education, on their higher education. They do have to work hard and continue believing in themselves, because that's really important when taking these classes, because sometimes you can feel like you can't do it, but you should believe that you can, and then you'll be able to do it.
I'm Homero Chavez, and I'm here with Delilah Fragoso, and I'm here to tell you that Delilah is the early college program. Delilah has opened the doors for a lot of kids. She is an example to follow, and I believe that what she has done, starting in 5th grade, 6th grade with the after-school advanced tutoring programs, being a part of that with Ms. Beltran and Mr. Arizon, has helped her tremendously to be able to go forward and take college courses for credit at Arizona Western College. I believe Delilah is going to do great things. I think that Delilah will probably start her bachelor's degree, undergraduate studies, probably around the age of 15. We are encouraging her, we believe in her, we trust that she's going to do extremely well. Delilah has expressed an interest in the speech pathologist degree, and I believe that she's not going to have any issues with that. And I thank Delilah tremendously because she has opened doors for other kids to be able to do what she has done. And she's an extraordinary student. We are extremely proud of her, and we believe in her, and we believe that she's going to do great things in the future. And this is why Delilah Fragoso is a rising star.
Because I can help people.
Okay.
My name is Dariana Castillo, and I am a 5th grader at Desert View Elementary. I'm a student at AWC. Not necessarily a student, but I am taking classes, specifically classes that have to do with math, pre-algebra. And I am doing that to earn credit. Although it may not seem like it, I am the first 5th grader to be taking college classes. I was taking ACT classes. And you came up to me and asked me if I consented to you enrolling me in college classes. And I agreed. So the class I took, Math 81, can be a bit difficult at the end. And my professor, Mr. Rojas, is a very good professor. I'd say that he's one of the best teachers I've ever met. Being a 5th grader didn't really affect my AWC classes. I try not to intertwine the work, and I try to just focus on one thing at a time. So whenever we'd get homework for the 5th grade, whenever I'd get it, I'd usually start on that first. I had to move around my schedule a bit because I couldn't just stay in the same classroom for ACT and AWC. So sometimes my grandparents or my siblings would have to drop me off at Southwest Junior High in order to get to my classes, and whoever would pick me up would vary. Sometimes it was my grandmother, and sometimes it was my father or my sister. I believe that family is very important when you're taking classes, because classes can be stressing, and sometimes you need someone there. I wouldn't have gone through anything without my parents or my grandparents, because they fed me. They kept me going even when I didn't want to. That's why I believe that family is the most important thing. Without them, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I want to take as many classes as I can before I graduate high school. I want to study psychology because I want to be a therapist. I want to help people who struggle mentally, physically, and psychologically, which is not mathematics or science, but I believe that you shouldn't have to follow one career path because you're good at it. My name is Diana Castillo, and this is why I'm a rising star, and this is how you can be a rising star.
My name is Homero Chavez and I'm the Early College Program Director. Today we have a special treat. We have a former Cesar Chavez Elementary student and a Southwest Junior High School student. Her name is Wendy Lara, and let's see what she has to say.
My name is Wendy Lara and I am a robotics engineer. I graduated from Arizona State University and I am an alumni from Cesar Chavez Elementary School and Southwest Junior High.
13 y 14, no, 12, 12, 13 y 14.
No te voy a quedar mal, ¿cómo estás? ¿2000 qué?
Aquí está. Bueno, y no voy a estar aquí.
Tienes que ir.
No estoy. Aquí, no, aquí estoy. Sí estoy.
¿Qué?
Sí estoy.
Es todo.
When I was in Southwest Junior High, Mr. Jesus Arizon was my math teacher and he introduced me with ACT classes, math, college algebra, and other college classes in which impacted my decision towards becoming an engineer.
¿Es la Wendy? ¿No te acuerdas de la Wendy?
No, ahora sí ya me acordé de la cara con la máscara, ¿verdad? Pero ya es ingeniera. Ingeniera robótica. ¿Cómo le saliste? Te perrona, machín. Me da mucho gusto.
Differential equations. You should add differential equations to classes. When I was in Southwest Junior High, Mr. Arizon, Jesus Arizon, introduced me to ACT classes, advanced math classes, and that was a big impact towards choosing my engineering career. When he would talk about him being an engineer and help me improve my math skills, then that's when I realized, oh, I guess I'm good at engineering and I can pursue that, and I want to be someone just like Mr. Edison. When I was in Southwest Junior High, I had the opportunity to take the ACT not only once but twice, and based on the scores that I excelled in, I was able to go to my first CTY program was in my 7th grade. I went to Haverford College in Pennsylvania, and I took the math modeling course, and that kind of introduced me to more towards what Mr. Edison had taught me. In the engineering course, I realized that it was a lot of hands-on rather than just the math. Usually at school it was like math, science, English, writing, just topics. But when I went to CTY, it was like, hey, this is engineering, problem solving, and all those different factors that, made me realize, oh, I know how to problem solve, I know math, I can do this, Robotics engineering is part of programming, whether it's the robot, the device, or anything in general. It's you do the mechanical aspect of it and you do the electrical aspect, which is like circuits, wiring, and all of that. So what I will be doing in the future, or as I start my new job, I'm going to be working with autonomous vehicles. An advice I would give to students that are currently enrolled with Mr. Edison's class is que le hagan caso. Sometimes as students, or when we're at the age of 7th and 8th grade, it's like, oh, he's just talking, or she just wants to, no más habla. But later on, it's when you realize that, oh, what he said, math, keep going, go towards engineering, will make you realize, oh, whatever he taught me actually helped me. He was the one that gave us the fundamentals to continue in your higher education.
Ready, go!